What's going on, Big Bay family? It's your boy Big Bay Joe, and today we're going to be talking about a credit union that gives out high limit credit cards. And we always love high limit credit cards. But before we get started, if you're new here, make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know that you're new here. Not only do you need to let me know that you're new here, you need to smash that like button, punch that subscribe button, and turn on notification bells because I'm going to be dropping videos just like this every day, putting y'all on straight game. But with that being said, if you've been here before, you know I don't like my time being wasted, so I'm not here to waste yours. So we're going to get right to it. So obviously y'all can see this says Alliant Credit Union. And first and foremost, I want to tell y'all, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the credit card, and I'm going to tell y'all how you can qualify for this card. And y'all want to make sure y'all stay to the end because there's some important information I'm going to give y'all, and y'all want to make sure y'all get that information before y'all just go applying, okay? With this credit union, it is open nationwide. So a lot of these credit unions aren't open nationwide, and a lot of credit unions ask you to join places like the American Consumer Council or just donate to a non-profit fund or donate this and that. But although that's not that much, sometimes it can help you get into a credit union. Alliant doesn't require that, but I will say they are very conservative. So you want to make sure your credit is pretty good. But also with Alliant Credit Union, you can double dip, meaning when you join this credit union, once you use a hard inquiry, like let's say you apply for a credit card, once they pull your credit, that hard pull is good for 30 days. So you can apply for a personal credit card, and then you can apply for an auto loan or a personal loan and use that same inquiry, and you don't get pulled anymore. And when they pull your credit, they're gonna pull from TransUnion. Not many credit unions pull from TransUnion. Off top, I know Alliant pulls from TransUnion. I know Apple Federal Credit Union pulls from TransUnion. Navy Federal also pulls from TransUnion. That's probably a credit union that y'all know pulls from TransUnion. You got Tower Federal Credit Union, and you got Lake Michigan Federal Credit Union. So these, not many pull from them, but this is one of those. So you want to make sure your TransUnion is in order. With this credit union, they got a credit card that starts off at $10,000. So obviously with that credit card, you don't want to just go in there with bad credit, because if you got bad credit, you're probably going to get denied. They're not just going to give you 10K. But like I said before, they are conservative. So even if you got good credit, you could still get denied. So let's talk about this credit card before I get into that. So right here it says unlimited cash back. You can earn up to, this is the signature card. So, with signature cards, they usually start off with minimum limits, probably 10K. And this one starts off at 10K. You can earn up to 2.5% cash back on your first 10,000 of qualifying eligible purchases, and 1.5 cash back for purchases over 10,000. Meaning, after you get over that 10K threshold, after you spend over 10,000, after you get the first dollar over 10K, you're gonna start earning 1.5. The 2.5 caps out at 10,000. This card has no annual fee. Travel perks, you have no foreign transaction fees, and you have emergency and card replacement and more. So obviously, to apply for the card, you got to put your first name, last name, email address in, and it's going to take you to the application process. Now you got the platinum card. It's a low intro rate, as low as 0% introductory APR for 12 months. I like the 0% APR cards on purchases and balance transfer, with the standard variable rate of 10.24 to 22.24 APR after that. When you got 0% APR cards, I always tell people like this, it's a way to hide your utilization when you got multiple 0% APR cards. Like if you can't quite get your business credit card to transfer it to your business credit to just hide it completely, you can use two personal cards. So if you have a 0% balance transfer card, or if you have any balance transfer card, all you need to do is find out your statement report date. And once you find your statement report date, that's the date that it reports to the credit bureau. So you want to transfer your balance to your other 0% APR card or your balance transfer card. And once you transfer that balance before your statement report date, your credit card is going to show 0. So once it reports, it's going to report at 0. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like the balance transfer card that doesn't have any balance transfer fees too. But if you're, like, let's say you're trying to go apply for a mortgage, or you're trying to go apply for a business credit card, and you don't have it quite yet, and you have high utilization, all you have to do is temporarily move that money to another credit card. Even if you incur fees, it's going to be worth it in the long run, especially if you're going to apply for something like a car or a house or anything else. And it's going to show your utilization getting lowered because you're going to transfer it on that report date. And if you're trying to avoid The other card having utilization on it, all you have to do is transfer it back before that report date, right? You just have to make it make sense in regards to which day it reports to the credit bureaus. I just gave y'all to play on how to do that because it's very simple. Like, it's not hard. You just got to transfer your balances and know when it reports to the credit bureau, and that's going to help you hide your utilization. That's if you don't have business credit. If you have business credit, just transfer it over and you're good. There's a lot of ways to move money around so that your credit still looks good, right? You want to still have your credit looking good at the end of the day so you can get more credit, if that's what your goal is, to get more credit so you can make more money. It says right here, balance transfers made easy, save on interest when you transfer high balances. So other cards, a low transfer fee of $5 or 2%. Well, so this is a 2% transfer fee. So, you know what I'm saying? This is one of those cards where you gotta bite the bullet and pay the fee. You know, it's just what it is. But if you want your utilization down so you can get approved for these other products, that's what you got to do. But at the beginning, I said there's a certain thing you got to know before you apply for this card. I told y'all they were conservative. So most likely they're going to ask for proof of income. You don't want to apply for these cards without proof of income. You don't want to waste a hard inquiry if you don't have proof of income, because they're probably going to ask you for that. You want to go into these credit cards, applying for these credit cards with the idea that they might ask you for proof of income. That's pay stubs, tax returns, W-2s, so on and so forth. So you don't, like, I know I give plays with no proof of income, no doc, low doc, whatever. But this is one of those credit unions that is very conservative. So you want to make sure your documents are in order before you apply for this. It's not for people with new credit. You know, I usually give plays on for people with new credit. You just starting in the credit game. You go to these credit unions. Even if you got bad credit, you can build a relationship to get high limit credit cards with them. But this is one of those you got to be in order, right? But they do have, you know, they got some good cash back, cards, and they start at a minimum 5 to 10K. So, you know, this is for the people that can prove their income and they got good credit. You know, this card, you don't have to necessarily have great credit. I recommend this being great credit because it's a signature card. But you don't have to have great credit, but they might ask for proof of income. So just know that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn the notification bells on, because you know I got more heat coming for y'all. If you have these cards, let me know your data points down below. If you got these cards without proof of income, let me know down below. If you enjoy these cards, please leave a comment. Whatever you want to comment, just comment it, and I'll be sure to respond to you. And I appreciate everybody watching. And one thing y'all want to do is always remember, the top ain't going nowhere. You just got to get there. Let's get it.
Had to go and get it. Steady grinding just behind the scenes. I've been on a mission. Gotta touch him by any means. Till we can go high five.